Hi, I'm Sarah from Frontline Safety.
Hi, I'm Carolina from UCL HyperMile, who Frontline Safety is supporting.
Today we're in London visiting the UCL HyperMile workshop.
We're really excited to show you around. Come and join us.
Doesn't know yet. I'll check that. Wait, so we're seeing it. 125. Should be the betting fair.
So in one sentence, what is the car you're building and what are you chasing at the Shell Eco Marathon?
Yes, so at the Shell Eco Marathon, we are actually building two cars. One of them is autonomous and the other one is an ultra-efficient vehicle, and it runs on hydrogen, it runs on a fuel cell, and the aim of the competition is to complete a full circuit run and use the least amount of energy possible.
You said it runs on hydrogen. For somebody that's new to maybe using hydrogen or the industry, how does that work?
Yeah, so how our car runs is basically we have a bottle of hydrogen in our car, and this supplies the hydrogen gas to our fuel cell. You can think of our fuel cell as a battery, but it doesn't run out of charge and it doesn't really run out as long as it has hydrogen as the gas supply. And what the fuel cell does is it takes the hydrogen and it splits it into its constituents. So it splits it into a proton and an electron, and the protons are blocked by the anode, whilst the electrons run in a separate circuit, and this is what actually powers all the components to power our car, so the motor to turn our wheel. At the end of the fuel cell, the proton and electron join together and they react with oxygen, which creates water and heat, and those are our only two emissions at the end of the energy supply. So that means that we produce no carbon dioxide and no greenhouse gas emissions, which is what makes it a completely sustainable fuel.
You spoke to us about working with hydrogen. In your experience with working with it, what has been like the biggest practical challenge and what surprised you about it?
Yeah, so I would say the biggest practical challenge that we've had as a team, unique to us, is that it's very hard to store hydrogen in our workshop. So our workshop, very conveniently, is right next to a railway, and this means that we are not allowed any compressed gases in the building. So acquiring hydrogen in a bottle for us to go testing with is really, really difficult. And what this means is that most of our fuel cell testing is done on a bench, so we have hydrogen on tap instead. And whilst this is good because we can log a lot of data and we can test different things out with the fuel cell and optimize it in different ways, it's different when you have it in the car as well. And is the most practical when we are able to test it on track with the hydrogen in a bottle. Something that surprised me about working with hydrogen is actually how safe you can actually make it. I did a research project in school about hydrogen vehicles, and it seemed there's so much concerns about safety and everybody's thinking that hydrogen cars are just going to explode, but we have a lot of safety regulations in place. And especially with the gas detector, the PS200, we can spot any leaks if there are any, and also with a hydrogen sensor that we have, if any hydrogen is detected, our power supply is completely disabled, which stops the hydrogen flow completely.
So what does it mean to have a safety specialist back in the team?
Yeah, so what it means for us is that instead of having a part supplier, we actually have people that we can talk to, and you have been so helpful and supportive in supporting our journey, not only alleviating financial stress by providing sponsorship, but also having friendly faces to talk to in case you have any questions, and also seeking technical advice. We're only students and we're trying to build something which is applicable in industry, and having industry support really makes a difference in improving our confidence and addressing any questions that we have, and overall ensuring a greater success of the project.
It's been a brilliant experience for us as well. We've really enjoyed coming down, getting to see the workshop, getting to see the PS200 in action.
Yeah.
It's been really great. With the competition coming up in just a matter of days, what are the team's goals?
So the team's goals for competition this year is finishing in the top 3 for the mileage challenge. Last year we came 6th, but it was also our first successful run on hydrogen, so we definitely made a big advancement last year. This year we're trying to optimise and really reach for those higher podium placements. For the autonomous driving challenge, which we are first competing in this year, we hope to get a successful lap on track as well. The competition also has off-track awards, and we are hoping to win the safety award with the PS200 gas detector.
Brilliant. Well, you'll definitely have the Frontline Safety team backing you.